Hello, everybody. Good to have you here. It is Tuesday, 28th of March, 2023, and it's our time for our conversation here. And let me check if we are. Yeah, looks like we're streaming on Instagram as well. Let me check 1 second because finally I got yes, we are live on Instagram. That's great. So, our friends from Instagram, great to have you here as well. It's nice to share all our talks in our social medias. Beautiful. It's wonderful. So, today's talk it's about message number 62 from the book Living Spring. Message 62 from the book in Living Spring. And the message name is Slowly but Surely. Slowly but Surely. Okay? So I can see some people are joining us, especially people from Instagram. I will I will do the initial prayer. Okay? So let's raise up our thoughts, make connection with our superior spirits, with our mentors of the show, mentors of Kardec Radio. Ask them to enlighten ourselves, to giving us the opportunity to grow as a person, as a human being, as a friend, as a husband, as a wife, a daughter, a son, and giving us the opportunities to exercise our charity, our free will, and evolve in spirit, evolve our mind, and evolve to achieve the progress. So be it. Amen. Okay, so message 62, slowly but surely, from the book Living Spring. The question here is what we can expect from this message. Slowly but surely. We can start with many known phrases we have elsewhere, like let's divide and conquer. If you want to go fast, to go by yourself. If you want to go far, go in group. So these the first two messages come up to my mind here. And surely, slowly but surely. If you want to go to achieve something, we need to make sure what we want. Hey Lou, how are you, my dear? Good to have you here. So we can go anywhere. We can do everything we want to. But we need to make sure how we're going to achieve it. We cannot act by not by instinct. Like I will do it and I will do it without thinking, because most of the times we does not end up very well. So what I'm saying here is we needed to make sure when we have an objective, we need to trace a plan. And even though when we are tracing a plan, we do have some traps. Traps like, oh, I want to achieve faster. I want to reach here in alone or the other way. I conquer this at any cost. What we are saying here is, hey, you can achieve your goals. Doesn't matter which goals. Trace a plan. Go step by step. When you go step by step, at the pace you can walk, the chances to succeed is higher. It doesn't mean you will not face problems. Of course, you're going to face a lot of problems, but those problems are uh, there to help you to overcome them, to learn, to get an expert in that subject, to understand the pain points and move on. So we have many things. But how we want achieve something. And this works either for good or bad. For example, a person who is under suffering from anxiety, under depression, uh, they didn't wake up today and said, "Oh, I'm on depression and I'm in depression." No, this depression perhaps started days, weeks, years ago with a small thought. A small thought. And instead of kill this small thought and move on, we kept feeding these small thoughts day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second, until the moment that a small thought, very innocent small thought, transform this in a big and serious depression case. Everything started with first step. So a disease. Oh, I don't want to get diabetes, but you just eat sugar all the day. So sooner or later, you will get it. I have a plan. That's my plan. This is my goal. These are the steps. I will review the plan. Hey, Robbie, long time I don't see you, my friend. I see. I don't hear from you, my friend. Good to have you. I hope the rain in California is not causing you problems. So Rob said here, our awareness and the ability to manage ourselves in a way that allow us to continue to move forward is a beneficial way. Exactly. We needed to understand the whole road ahead. We needed to understand the study. So for the army invade another country, needed to rely on a strategy. They don't just wake up, oh, let's invade that country. No, they need a strategy. They need to understand the enemy. They need to understand the weaknesses. They need to understand how the supply will come, how they will move the troop, how they will achieve the key points, or where are those key points. And even though what's my way to retreat if my plan fail? So everything needs to be measured and calculated. So that's the message from today. Slowly but surely. So always keep you move forward. A car going from point A to point B. If a car goes 80 miles an hour, they will achieve perhaps point B in 1 hour. But if another car goes at 30, 40 miles per hour, they will achieve point B. But will take more time than the first car. Which one was smarter? I don't know. You need to decide. You need to evaluate. If you go fast, you are more susceptible to accidents. You can get a ticket because you are exceeding the speed limit. You you can do a lot of things, but keep going. Safe, and you're sure you're gonna be there. Let's let's start to read the message. Let's see what Emmanuel wrote to us, and let's understand what he wants to tell us. So slowly but surely. Message 62, book Living Spring. As always, he started with a passage from the gospel. Our outer man may be wasting away, but our inner man is being renewed day by day. This is Paul, Corinthians 4:16. Emmanuel begins. Observe the line of sequence and gradation that prevails in the smallest areas of nature. Nothing happens all at once, and there is no privilege anywhere on the stage of the divine law. There is no privilege on the stage of the divine law. Therefore, my friends, there are no shortcuts. If you need to face that challenge, we will. Sooner or later, we will. You can postpone this today, but you will face it tomorrow. The ear is filled with corn kernel by kernel. The tree grows millimeter by millimeter. The forest begins with insignificant seeds. The edifice is raised brick by brick. The piece of cloth is woven thread by thread. The most famous pages were written letter by letter. The wellest seed, oh my gosh, the wellest city is built inch by inch. The greatest fortunes of gold and precious stones were extracted from the soil piece by piece. The longest highway is paved meter by meter. The great river that empties into the sea is a coming together of many streams. See, everything has a beginning. The best example, depression has a beginning, anxiety has a beginning, any kind of disease, there is a beginning. There is a beginning. That's why we have prevention. Prevention is habits or treatments or medicine I want to take now to avoid that. Same thing with life. You need to be aware what are you doing, because what you are doing today, you're gonna reap tomorrow. Doesn't matter if this tomorrow it's next day or years ahead, but you come. Someone need to pay the bill. Someone need to pay the bill. And I guarantee to you, we only pay our bills. We don't pay anybody else's bill. It's our bill. Do not give up on your wonderful dream of knowledge and accomplishment in the higher realms of the mind and sentiments. But remember your small daily tasks. Everywhere, life is a process of renewal. And according to Paul's sublime words, even as the flesh wastes away, the imperishable individuality is incessantly renewed. Nonetheless, so that we may not change ourselves in the opposite direction to the one expected by the Most High, it is essential that we constantly watch ourselves and preserve in our efforts of self improvement in the activity that helps and ennobles us. Again, my friends, keep going. Keep going. You want to change your job? No problem. You can change your job. Apply today, apply tomorrow. Do an interview here, do an interview there. You will do it until what? You got your new job. Doesn't mean I'm starting to apply today. It doesn't mean you're going to get a job tomorrow. It happens, yes. But the most common situation, it is you need to start today. What are you going to do tomorrow? A farmer, he wants to reap, I don't know, vegetables. He knows that little seed needs to be planted in the soil. And after some weeks, the plant will grow. He will need to water the plant. He will need to protect from the birds. Then he needs to protect from the excessive sun or the cold, because he knows what's going to happen. Unfortunately, in our life, we don't know what's next. That's the difference when you compare with the farmer. Because the farmer knows this is a tomato seed, he will reap tomato. Full stop. Us, no. I want that objective. I start my road today. Who guarantees that in the middle of the road I will change my mind instead of reaching that objective? I'm getting more ambitious and I say, no, that's too easy. I'm gonna go one after. Or, oh, Now, I thought one thing, but this is a completely different. I want to change my idea. Those who go to the college, study, go to the college, study for be a doctor. But I don't know, the last year, the college, they say, I won't be happy if I stay. They give up months away from the graduation and you do something different. We are humans. This is the meaning. Let's keep going. If some divine ideal inhabits your mind, do not forget your small daily shots so that it may become a reality when the time is right. Is there a favorable occasion for its accomplishment? The act sensibly with your soul focused on your goal. Are there troubles and struggles, thorns and stones on your pathway? Mine is full. I hope you're saying. Press on, even so. Time, that implacable dominator of civilizations and humankind, marches on at the rate of only 60 minutes per hour, but it never stops. Let us remember the lesson and go forward with the best that we are, slowly but surely. That's the message today, my friends. Slowly but surely. Unfortunately, sometimes you don't have the patience, sometimes you don't have ability to deal with the consequences. You just want that. No, I don't know. But it's up to us to decide which path you want to pursue. How fast you want to gonna reach there. In my own opinion, this is my opinion. I believe there are times we need to be slow. There are times we need to be fast, but always evaluating the risks, always evaluating how, answer questions. What's the purpose? Why am I here? What am I gonna do there? What's the benefit? Start to answer those questions. If you answer positively, without any doubt, please go ahead. No problem. But if you are hurting someone because of a decision, wait a minute. All these we need to evaluate what we want, how we want, why we want. And with that, I finish my conversation today. If you guys have any questions, if the guys from Instagram have any questions, please let me know. It's so nice to be here with you and learning because this message is wonderful for me. You don't know how how I was needing this message here today. And I hope this message was good for you and helped you somehow. And for those who, didn't help me, doesn't ring the bell now, great, keep it. Perhaps tomorrow is another day and you will remember it. Okay. Yeah, Lou. Very nice message. I like Emmanuel is Emmanuel. I like him. I like his message is very sharp, very straightforward. Sometimes too straightforward, but it is straightforward. Okay. Uh, let's do our final prayer. So let's let's once again raise up our thoughts to our mentors, ask them to enlighten ourselves. And also, let's extend these good vibrations to all brothers and sisters who are on the streets, those who are in the hospitals, those who are suffering from any kind of disease. May this light, may this prayer reach them and help them to evolve, to achieve their goals, to become a better person. So be it. Amen. And that's it, folks. No, once again, thank you very much for your time. I'll see you next Thursday. Yeah. And please do not forget today 8:30 we have our virtual healing. What you need to do? Just open your YouTube, Spiritism Society of Ireland, Spiritism Ireland YouTube page, 8:30 p.m. Irish time. And our team from our healing team gonna be there waiting for you. You don't need a link, you don't need nothing. Just open 15 minutes, 20 minutes most, but it's a good time to heal, to uplifting our mind and be quiet with ourselves. Okay? So 8:30 today on our YouTube channel, Spiritism Ireland YouTube channel. Tomorrow we do have the study group, and this Sunday we will not have um, presential meeting in Dublin. We will run our talk from live. Okay. So thank you. See you on Thursday. Be in peace. Be health. I'll see you there. Thank you. Bye bye, my friends. Bye bye.